Rick and I were remarkably close in high school, so when I went to college, I missed him fiercely. We wrote long letters back and forth, sometimes letters in which Rick, who was studying ancient languages and literature, quoted Greek texts before translating them. When Christmas break finally arrived, I couldn't wait to see him in person. But each time I called, he was busy with Barbara, his new girlfriend. When he finally carved out time for me, I asked to meet him at the abandoned railroad track. We had often walked along the track, through the forest, to the trestle that crossed over Salt Creek. We did so again. In winter cold, I told him how much I had missed him, and that I was upset. Not that he had a girlfriend, but that he had not more actively carved out time for us. Long before we reached the trestle, Rick had apologized. We dusted the snow off 2 ties and sat above the ice-crusted creek, sometimes in silence, sometimes talking and laughing. I spent part of Christmas Day with Rick and Barbara, and Rick and I found more time between Christmas and New Year's Day to catch up. After college, I was at his side during the wedding. I celebrated with Rick and Barbara the birth of their daughter, Alexis. I stood by Rick as he died from cancer. If there's anything that walking through the forest teaches us, it's that whatever our individual losses, we are also part of a greater life, an ongoing life. Saplings, for example, often grow in clusters. One can almost hear their laughter and screams of joy, although the reality is that most of them will not survive to adulthood. That reality doesn't concern them, nor does it concern the adult that lives for around them. This moment of shared life is enough, more than enough. Rick, too, was grateful for his life, exactly as it was given. The words of Deuteronomy are succinct. Life is blessing, and blessing is life. No conditions. Blessing is an absolute. It is ours. No one has more or less. This insight, written almost 3,000 years ago, is the core of the religious life. The core is not a set of beliefs or rituals or even the text, but rather a new consciousness. To see our lives as blessing through all the shortcomings, struggles, and losses. To see each of the lives around us in the same light transforms everything.